Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Project Ozone. As you may or may not be able to see, I am in Steve skin. Yes, I'm in default skin right now because I am without internet. We're not going to say how happy that's making me. But we're almost finished here in this project in the city, so I'm hoping to get back to a regular time schedule. Now, last episode, I was chasing around this delightful little lich tower guy. I found him hiding in the trees. As you can see, his head is now my footstool. Don't like the leech guy. He's not my friend. So, anyhow, where are we here? It's been about 2 weeks since I've actually had a chance to be on and playing. So I'm going to go over a few things. First off, I had a chance to try Project Ozone 2. Unfortunately, it's still very alpha stage. It doesn't have a functioning map. I cannot, for the life of me, open my inventory. I'm going to show you something here. Options, controls. Everybody likes using the mouse button for attacking. I use the F key. Everybody likes the WASD controls, WASD, for moving. I prefer E. W I find causes my fingers to trip too much because it's the wrong finger. So I like to rebind my keys, which also means that my inventory should be T. My inventory should be T, but for some reason on the what do you call it, on Project Ozone 2, it wouldn't let me set my inventory. It wouldn't change it no matter what I'd set it to. I really wish they'd fix this mod so that you can transfer keybinds. That would save me a lot of grief. So, last episode, I was working on trying to reconfigure the inventory controls or the inventory setup. Now, this is a preliminary test. I'm still trying to work the bugs out. I'm probably going to end up ripping all of this apart and putting it together again. But as you can tell, I need to make these ME storage buses to interact with all of the deep storage units. Eventually, most of these barrels will be replaced with deep storage units. I've actually got probably half a stack or so more to go. But I made these and I automated them. It's a very bad thing to do, I know, but I hate crafting stuff repeatedly. I basically took an automatic crafter. I set it up to make all of the different things, the formation cores, the interface, storage buses, fluid crystals, everything. I have set all of these up, these inscribers up, to actually load and print each of the different components to the point where I will have stacks of processors sitting here ready to go. And basically I just let it run until it runs out of one material or another, and and there you go. I have a large supply of these printed silicones and that kind of thing. It took, I don't know, probably about an hour. It took about an hour to set all this up and get it going, and I made a couple of stacks of the ME storage buses, which is basically what I was after. Unfortunately, according to the quest book, quests. The things that we must complete to finish the game. I'm just going to find the one here that I was looking at. I have to actually make the ME storage buses. I have to make 8 of them and 2 of the ME interfaces by scratch. I mean by hand. I made one doing the recipe. I mean basically you make one as you do the recipe because you have to program it. But after that, I mean, it's automated. I load materials, I walk away, I come back, I got a stack of them. That's how I like to craft things. So at some point in time, I have to do this quest and finish it. Are you kidding me? Oh. Welcome to Minecraft, where it rains. I have another quest in the book to make a 5x5x5 vibrant capacitor bank. And since every time I fire up this this generator, basically I throw 1 block of fuel in here, and this thing produces enough power to last me for quite some time actually, because I don't have a lot of machines functioning. So I figured I'd make the 5x5 vibrant capacitor bank. Again, I set it up to just simply auto craft everything I need. The basic layers, the capacitors, and then finally the capacitor bank. And this should be all that I need. Now, I'm probably off on my math, and that's not surprising because, you know, math. But what I want to do here is change that out for one of these. And then right on the side of this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by builder's wand. 1, 2, 3, 5. Right. 1, 3, 4, 5. Alright, now that should be a 5x5x5 capacitor bank. Anybody know where the front of it is? Let's try this. Break one and put one in. Like that. There we go. So now I should have the ability to actually store energy. Now I'm not sure if I can just do this. Across the top. Oh, okay. So, as it's raining again, there's a song in there somewhere. I need to finish this quest as well. I was looking at this and I went, I just really have to finish this. If I bring up uses for this, I have to make these advanced circuits, which is making an item fabricator and titanium silica, which which is sand and quartz. So I'm going to need some quartz. So I'm going to make an item fabricator for that, and then I'm going to finish this off and get this done just so it's finished. I need to, at some point in time, I'm probably going to do this. I might try and do this today, but I don't know. At some point in time, I've got to see if I can test fire this ME system and see if it will actually work. Otherwise, I'm probably looking at about 4 days of work, tearing all that apart and redoing it again. I've decided that on the next game, and don't let me forget this, but on the next game I'm going to do something totally different with the inventory control, and the ME interface on it is going to be negligible at best. From what I was seeing on Project Ozone 2, logistics pipes is on there, which I would prefer. Actually, I prefer logistics pipes over applied energistics any day, just because it's a lot more modular, it's easier to set up, and it's a lot more user-friendly for drawing out inventory and doing crafting, auto crafting and stuff. Hey kids, sorry about that. Had a little bit of a disturbance in the building here that ended up taking up a little bit of time. Once again, real life gets in the way of doing everything. Try and work. So, where I was going to pick up, I was going to try to finish this quest with the ME stuff and test to see if that could inventory that I have going down there will actually function to any degree whatsoever. Put the helmet on. So first thing is the drive. Second thing is the controller. ME controller. Cook that up. Oh, look, there's more. And finally is the ME crafting terminal. Boom, and there's that. Yeah, there's another part of the mod pack that can come out and wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. Alright, so just for laughs, let's go down. Where do I got power? Power here. Power here somewhere. Let's see if we can hook that on like so. Not tied in, but I don't see a power line going into it. ME drive. Well, of course, we all know we're all going to need lots of ME drive space, right? Yeah, let's just put that where it's going to be most useful. Right there is a good spot. And crafting terminal. Not where it's going to go, but that's where it is. Now, I think I also need the rest of those ME guts that I had. Everything, right? No, what do I need? Is it ME interface? No, ME. It's all about ME. I just need it all. It's all ME. ME. Try moving that terminal thing. Give me that piece of junk back. see if we can slap this piece of junk down here. Someone remind me why I like applied energistics. Oh, wait, I don't. I've forgotten how silly of me. Okay. Now can I access anything? Well, it's showing the deep storage units that are probably connected directly to that one cable. It's not showing the deep storage units connected to any of the other cables. And I haven't connected both halves of the system yet. Okay, well, we know that it doesn't work just as I expected, and any further attempts to make this applied energistics pile of garbage actually function correctly is going to probably irritate the bejeepers out of me. Sorry, but any of these mods that are tying their crap into applied energistics, before you put it on the thing, make sure it actually ties in. I would have really liked it if the Ender IO stuff actually functioned and I didn't have to do double duty here. Yeah, it randomly took a bunch of these storage buses and it said I'm going to use these ones, I'm going to read those, but not anything else. Some of them are lit, some of them are not lit, some of them are maybe lit. So I'm probably going to have to do is mess around with this crap a little bit longer and make some giant configuration of stuff, and I'm probably going to have to tear this whole inventory system apart and redesign it so that it will actually function with the applied energistics pile of garbage that I absolutely must use. And as we all know, that if I take my helmet off without landing first, I die. So there we have it one more time. I'm done being frustrated with applied energistics. Before I rip this entire system apart and try to debug it a little bit more, I figure I'm going to sign off for the day. And, you know, here's the old Minecraft wave and the twerk and the dance and the jump and all that other stuff. Thanks very much. Have yourselves a great evening, kids. Good night for now.